Hello, my name is Christopher Lee. I'm one of Food and Wine's best new chefs, and no meal is complete without a great dessert. So we're going to show you a great dessert today. We have a chocolate tart with salted caramel, finished with a spiced chantilly cream. Now for the ingredients you'll need, for the ganache, we'll need a bit of chocolate, somewhere 58, maybe 68%, Ovaltine, heavy cream. For the caramel, we'll need heavy cream, sugar, and some salt. This is the gray sea salt. For the spiced chantilly cream, we'll need sugar, a chai spice blend from McCormick, and heavy cream. For the tart shell, either you could buy a pre-made tart shell, or there's a great recipe on McCormickGourmet.com. So let's get started and make the caramel first. Now we're going to show you how to make the salted caramel for the chocolate tart. It's pretty easy to do. We're just going to add the sugar to a pot, add some water. Basically looking to get a little wet sand look. There you go. That's the look we want to achieve. Then we're going to put it on the stove. We were looking for like a nice amber color. It's going to take probably about 5 to 8 minutes to get that color. Then we're going to add the cream and finish the caramel. So you just want to let it go. After about 8 minutes, you achieve this beautiful caramel color. You want to take it off the stove. And at this point, we're going to add the cream. Do a little bit at a time because you are going to get a little explosive steam action going. And there we go. And we mix it all together. And there we go. Now we have caramel sauce. So at this point, we're going to add a little salt. Salt's kind of like a neat little trend where we're adding with caramel. Just adds a little seasoning, brings a little savory side to the sweet world, and it's kind of fun. And there we go. So after the caramel is made, we're going to get into making the ganache. First, we're going to scald the cream, which is a technique of bringing the cream just to a boil. At that point, we're going to take the Ovaltine and kind of just mix it in and well incorporate it. You want to add the Ovaltine before the chocolate because the Ovaltine is in a powder form. If it's added after the chocolate, you're going to get a lot of lumps. It smells like a great chocolate milk. Then we're going to add our chocolate right into it. At this point, just going to let it melt a little bit. So there we go. We're just going to keep whisking the ganache until it's well incorporated and the chocolate begins to melt and it's very, very smooth. We're getting there. Perfect. You can see it where it's getting a nice chocolate smooth ganache finish. So as the ganache and caramel is finished, we're going to start to assemble our tarts. So first here we have our salted caramel. I'm just going to take a nice couple of spoons right into the tart. All right. Now we need to let that set. So this one's basically hot. You need about put it in maybe the refrigerator in a cool place for about 20 minutes. And then we're going to have at that point, we're going to take the chocolate ganache and do the same thing. Pour it right on top of the set caramel. There we go. You could go less or more, but it's really up to you. I would just tap it down a couple. And once we have the ganache set into the tart shell, we want to let this cool for about a half an hour in a very cool place or in a refrigerator. While we're waiting for our tarts to cool and to set up, we're going to make our spiced chantilly cream. We start off by putting some heavy cream into a nice stainless bowl and some sugar. There we go. And then we're just going to whisk it to very stiff peaks. So while I'm whipping the cream, let's talk about the chai blend. This is a beautiful blend that McCormick has come up with. It basically allows me to bring the great flavors of chai to another element of dessert. It has those beautiful cinnamon, clove, green cardamom flavors to it. It's really, really nice. So we're almost there. We have whipped cream actually, as you can see. Now we're going to add a little of the spice to it. There we go. Just a touch. We don't want to overdo it. And just mix it in for the last second. There we go. So now we have our chantilly cream ready to go. Let's plate. So we have our chocolate tart, which we'll add to the plate, like that. We'll garnish that with some French gray sea salt. There we go. And then we're just going to basically just put a dollop of cream right next to it. Maybe we'll put a little bit more of the chai spice right on top. And there we go. We have a great ending to a great meal. We have our chocolate tart with salted caramel and a spiced chantilly cream. Enjoy. For these great recipes and others, explore McCormickGourmet.com.